What's up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of the Iller Show. I'm your host, Valerie, and of course,
Justin.
and today's topic is basically about us moving to the Netherlands. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and before we start with the show, please show us some love by hitting that subscribe button and also dropping a like. We're gonna go straight into the first question, which is why did we choose the Netherlands?
um, for me, well, since it's easier for us, since we used to live in Aruba, and we have a Dutch nationality, so it's easier to study here in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
And mostly in Aruba, they promote mostly the schools in the Netherlands as well. I hear a lot of good things about the university here. So yeah, that's the reason why. And also the Netherlands, I can have the opportunity to travel around the Europe, and
yeah,
it's easier for us. So
for sure. Mine is pretty similar. Because like I heard like after you finish like at MBO, there's like a few options. So there's not really um various options that you can go, and I didn't want to follow like the University of Aruba because I heard like their structure is still like a work in progress, and because we heard like so much about like the universities from the Netherlands, and basically decided to pack our stuff and move here basically.
yeah. So moving to the second question, how did you feel leaving home to go study?
I would say it's like a mixed feeling because on one side you're sad because you're leaving everything you know, everyone you know, especially our dogs, and like you're moving to a different country, a different continent to be exact, and you're starting from scratch. But on the other hand, because you're starting from scratch, it's like very exciting, new, basically living life to the fullest.
Yeah, that's true. Like for
Yeah,
me, for me as well as like a mixed feelings. Like during the process, it was really exciting, like just the fact studying abroad. But in the same time, it's sad because we're leaving our family, our friends, and everything,
yeah,
our rooms, and
pretty
our
much.
dogs. And yeah, it's a mix of feelings. And of course, yeah, we came here with a goal, so
Yeah,
so we're gonna stick with that goal. So it's not, and also it's not like all about like pursuing your bachelor or master degree, but also making new friends, like learning new cultures, etc., etc.
exactly. I agree.
So it's a mix of feelings, but I'm okay with it. Actually,
Yeah, I don't regret moving here,
no.
not in the slightest. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Um, why did how did we find the university and are we liking our study?
For me, I kind of I kind of like this university. It's like it doesn't compare to the other university though, because our
For sure.
university is different than the others. For example, we don't we don't have like regular tests like in the Aruba we have like SAPI Wake or something.
Yeah.
But here as well, some of university does have that, but our university is whole different. We only like focus on working on groups, and like working on real challenge or something, and then the end of semester we just present it and stuff. So we don't really get like tests or we have to learn those sort of things.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. And also, it's not only books, etc., but we also have like a practical week where we learn more about, like, just to get to know about the real world before you even step on it. So that's what I like about this university. How about
Yeah.
you?
It's also kind of similar for me as well. Um, like you said, like we get um a theory side of it and also a practical training as well, and that I really like about it because I never like normal studying, like taking a test and study taking a test. I like to put the theory to the test and put it in practice in the real world and see how it holds up basically. And I think that was the main factor that made us choose this university. So and
Actually, at first, I didn't know about the the type
practical,
of education that we have.
yeah,
like the DBE thing.
Yeah.
I actually thought we're gonna have tests or something, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind. But like when school starts, the couple of weeks,
Yeah.
it was really confusing. I was like, did I choose the right university or I don't know. It's different because yeah, as well, it's like a culture shock
Yeah.
because we came our previous education was only like books,
Theory
study, and
test.
test. In this case, it's just work in a group, make that project. There's a deadline, post it, and again another deadline, post it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is like weird to me, but now I'm actually not regretting it
Yeah.
because it's really I don't know. I don't know how to study anymore basically. But in this case, like this type of education you still learn because it's more practical.
Yeah, and it also it's like it's not outdated. It's like everything is updated.
Yeah.
Like you get real world scenarios. Like you don't get like a book that's 5 years old by learning or teaching you things that it's already outdated or has already gone or passed, but you're keeping up with the new trends that people are liking in the hospitality world.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, like for our study, I don't know if we already mentioned it, but we're studying hospitality management, and basically, we are studying anything to do that has to do with hospitality. So that's one of the like the broader aspect of, aspects aspect
Yeah.
of it. Sorry. And yeah, I like because you can go and work anywhere with the study.
Yeah. Um, the other question, well, this question is actually for you.
Yeah,
Um,
hit me with
would
it.
you want to like bring it down, small, like a short story,
Um,
or should I ask it first and then
yeah, I think you should ask first.
Okay. So the question is, why did you change from architect to hospitality?
Basically, it's just like because we decided to come here, we took like a 1 year gap to like save money and work. And during that time, I finished architect MBA school, and after that, like I didn't want to work in a like I told her I didn't see myself working in a office or like sitting down with papers and everything. And she said like, why don't you try like working in a hotel? Because Aruba is like very tourism dominant, and so we have a lot of hotels. So there's always an opportunity there. And I said why not? And I started to do front office work, and I fell in love with it. Fell in love with the environment, the people, the guests. Um, you do get complaints or the downside of it, but I feel like the positive outweigh the negatives,
Yep.
and that is what made me choose or switch my education. And I asked her like, do you think I can do it or is it easy? And I did more research, and we also found this university. And because in the architecture world, you study, and then you get a test, and then you can put it to the test, like put it into practice. And that's what I really like doing. So when I found out like there's a practical training that you really get to experience the real world in a confined or like practical manner,
Yeah.
I really liked it, basically.
I think it's also the same as me. Like I choose hospitality because yeah, in Aruba I used to study economics, but in third grade I had to choose like finance or tourism, so I choose tourism. And I had to go like an internship in my third grade my last year.
Yeah.
So I went as a front office. And I really like the environment as well, like the department and everything. Not only the department, also like the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
And like after we graduated, we took a gap year. So I worked in in another hotel, which I really like. Um, but yeah, like hospitality has like a broad like working. Oops. Hospitality like has like a broad like place for you to work. Like it's not only front office or something, but there's a lot of like departments for you to
Yeah,
work in. So it's like, let's say for example, I work as a front office, and then 5 years later I'm done with front office. I'm tired of it. I can go somewhere else. Or I go somewhere else. Like it's you have a lot of
there's
opportunity.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to work in the hospitality industry. So I think that's why I choose hospitality as well. Then I can learn each one of them, like each department, not each department, but at least a basic knowledge of everything.
yeah,
So that's why I choose hospitality.
yeah. I really like it that you get like a foundation of everything,
Yeah.
and you can build or grow from there.
Yes. All right. This is the other question, the main question actually.
Yeah,
What are the biggest culture shocks that you found?
the biggest culture shocks. Um, I would say is like when we got here, like we started school, the Dutch students like really called the professors or like teacher by their first name, and that was so weird
Yeah.
for me, or I think for her as well. And because like on Aruba you call the teacher by their last name, or any establishment you call them by their last name, and for them to just talk to them so casually like their first name, it was really weird. But now,
It's normal for
yeah,
us.
experiencing it on a daily basis, like you also adapt and feel or see that it is normal for them or normal for you to call them by their first name as well.
Yeah, because I also found out recently that they find it weird if you call them like, because in Aruba, like in like teacher something, we call them, oh, juffrouw, whatever, oh, meneer, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
But here, if you call them that, they were like, oh, meneer, oh, juffrouw. They were like, oh, meneer, like, huh? Why are
yeah,
you calling me like that? Like, oh, okay, sorry, but yeah, I didn't know it's not normal here. So
yeah. That was like the biggest culture shock for me, or like the biggest difference when we got here.
for me, the culture shock, I think, is the amount of bikes that we have here.
Yeah,
Because like
there's a lot.
the moment we step in, like what the moment we step out from the airport, you can see like a lot of bikes, like legit, like everywhere,
Yeah, that's true.
like legit everywhere, and it's like, oh,
I feel like
okay,
there's more bikes than people,
yeah, I think so too. Cause
because
like I don't
everywhere
know,
you look, you will see a
cause
bicycle.
in the bikes, in Aruba you won't find that much. I don't think people even trust bike in Aruba.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, sucks, but I think
Like here
that's
is very
one of the
normal.
culture shock.
You can go anywhere with a
Yeah,
bicycle.
and it's also safe
Yeah.
here. So, but yeah, that's one of the culture shock. You have another one?
Um, have to think about it. Do you have another one?
Um, I think is I think when the Dutchies. Well, I'm okay with it though. Like, it's fine by me. But like maybe being direct, like brutally direct.
Yeah, they also do that a lot.
Like the first weeks, I was like, oh, okay. But
Yeah, they're straight
then,
to the point.
yeah, then I just got used to it. Like, I don't mind being direct. It's good.
Yeah,
But
they don't beat
damn.
around the bush. They get straight to the point,
Yeah, like, damn, I just came here. Well, chill
which is
down.
kind of nice actually.
Yeah, it's nice though. But I think that's one of them.
Yeah, for me, I think it's realizing how healthy everyone wants to be,
Oh, yeah.
because everything has an healthy alternative. So if you go anywhere, everything is like locally produced or sourced, and there's not many items that are imported like from the outside. Like there are a few items, but it's not like the percentage wise is not a lot. But everything is healthy or like organic, and you also have the, how do you call it again?
No what?
The like when you go out, you will always see a healthy shop nearby. There's more healthy shops than like fast food restaurants.
I don't know, you got it, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, basically that's what I mean.
And that's actually true. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I love this question. How do you find the weather?
the weather. I like the weather because most of the time it's cold here, and I didn't know because I've never been in cold before, cold weather. Because on Aruba it's like always summertime, but here it's mostly cold, and I have no problem with it. I like the cold. I also like summertime, but
Must be
for me
nice.
it's like I don't mind the cold.
I do. I do. Like for me, like before I came here, I was excited with for the cold, but then after I experienced everything, I really don't like the weather.
Really,
I don't like the weather. Like maybe okay, when we came here in August.
it
August
was
August was terrible.
because there's no wind. It's
It's
hot.
just terrible. Cause like in Aruba we have like breezy winds or something,
Yeah,
but
there's like
here
always wind.
there's none.
Yeah,
Like none. You're just sweating, like legit sweating. But like maybe like December, let's say November till now. Well, not now. Maybe November till February. I don't like the weather because it's like below 5 degree. I don't like it.
like I usually don't even wear like a winter jacket or anything.
I legit. Everybody is keep asking you, don't you have cold? Why don't you have a winter jacket?
I feel like
Whatever.
if it's not in the negative degrees, I don't have to wear one. I just wear a hoodie, or like if it's like close to zero or zero, I just put on a hoodie and a jacket.
No, man. No,
It's not
no.
that cold.
My
Suck it
type.
up. It's not that cold.
No, my type of weather is like 10 to 15 degrees. I'm fine with that. Like then I'm not able to wear like a winter jacket. How do you call it? What do you call it again?
Scarf?
A scarf or sometimes even gloves. No, I don't like wearing like layering. I don't like that. If I'm
Yeah, you have to
able,
layer a lot
if
here.
I'm able to like just wear a hoodie, like just wear comfortable, I'm fine.
Yeah,
But here the thing is like the weather app is basically our best friend.
that's very true. That's
Like
very true.
legit.
Yeah,
Like I never used the weather app before, never. But when we
same.
arrived here, we keep using the weather app every time before we leave the house.
It's
Oh,
become
what's the degree? Oh, what's the degree? La la
yeah,
la.
it's become our most used app, I think.
Yeah. And also, I keep saying this a lot. The sun here is a scam. Like the
That's very
sun
true.
is just there for design, but then when you step out, you were like from our balcony, we see it like, oh, the sun is nice. Oh, it's shining. La
The
la
sun
la.
is just for show.
Yes, when you go out, I swear it's cold as f. I'm not even kidding. It's really cold. It's like freaking 5 degrees or less than that.
And like sometimes it's like if today is like 8 degrees and tomorrow is like 8 degrees but windy, it's a whole different temperature.
Yeah, I know.
Like the 8 doesn't really do it justice.
Like the wind here in this month, the wind is really like hella cold.
Strong.
Like hella cold.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can even blow you away. Like I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. Like sometimes like when I'm riding my bicycle and the wind is against me, I find it really hard. Like pedaling, I
Yeah.
have to like really try pedaling hard so I can just make it, even if it's like against a hill, going up a hill, it's like very hard pedaling. And then when I go downhill, it's like, okay, now I can relax. But it's like almost at a standstill that I'm like pushing my feet and I'm like, oh my God, this is not moving.
Can't relate. I don't bike.
Yeah. Must be nice.
Yeah, guys, I don't bike. Sorry. Uh, which question do we have? Oh,
Um,
you.
Yeah, we have one right here. It's how do we find the people in the Netherlands?
Um, yeah. Besides that, I mentioned a while ago, being direct, they're really nice people. They're really like they're polite and also respectful.
Yeah,
So I never experienced yet, like a arrogant like Dutchies or something.
yeah,
But overall, like the people around me, then they're very nice. Kind of like them. I have
yeah.
nothing bad to say about them. So
Yeah, me neither. They're like really nice. Like you said, they're very direct, so they're very honest. And I like that.
yeah,
Like they're honest, they don't sugarcoat anything. They just tell you how it is.
yes. But besides like the people around us, maybe let's say if we enter some stores or something,
Yeah.
they're also nice. So
Yeah.
I really
And
have nothing to say about those people. They're like us, so whatever. Don't
yeah, pretty
care.
much. Um
Um, Next question is, how is the food in the Netherlands?
food wise, I would say
I don't think we ever eat like a decent meal of like from here.
yeah,
Besides bitterball and croquette,
yeah, like
they
the
usually.
traditional food here, like the haring, we've never done
Oh
that. I don't
no.
think I will try that as well.
Mm-mm.
I think it's like
I
raw
see
sardines.
yeah, I see a lot of people doing it. But
Yeah, but
oh, you
that's not for me. I don't even like seafood in general, or like some seafood. But
some seafood? I
yeah,
mean,
some. I
just
do like
seafood.
some seafood. But like the food here, like we basically most of the time just cook here.
Yeah, it's as a student. Actually, I do recommend that. Do
Yeah,
not like eat a lot outside because it's really well.
it
It's
becomes expensive
yeah, it becomes
really
expensive,
fast.
especially when you're just a student. Just cook at home. It's more cheaper.
Yep,
Like legit.
it is. Spend your money wisely.
Yes, please, please.
And that also goes into our next question.
Yes.
How do we handle our budget?
Well, um, for our budget, basically, I'm the one handling that one. I basically
Somewhat
handle that one. We usually when our because we have duo. It's, for some who doesn't know, it's like a
student loan
student loan here from the Netherlands. So every time it comes in, we make sure to put like the amount of our rent
to the
in our
side.
yeah on our in our savings something, and the rest we use it for groceries.
Yeah,
Like let's say because let's say after the day that we got our money, we go to grocery, spend whatever we need, and
to
then
refill like the whole
yeah, because let's say
shelf,
yeah,
fridge,
because let's
freezer.
say the amount that we grocery is like for 2 weeks, two
Yeah, roughly
weeks,
two
two
weeks,
weeks, maybe 3 weeks,
depending.
depends. And then the rest of the money we actually save it just in case of any emergencies or if we need more grocery then we use it.
Yeah.
If not,
Normally
maybe
we plan 2 trips per month
yeah,
to the grocery
maybe
store.
yeah, or maybe let's say if we don't really need to groceries, sometimes we like buy something small like maybe a t-shirt or
Yeah.
whatever, or sometimes we go to Amsterdam
Yeah.
and just have a date somewhere else. I don't know, just once in a while. But yeah,
Have to be creative.
yeah, because come on, we have to like go out once a while, right? So
Yeah, you gotta treat yourself, but also like you can't be spending a lot of money as well.
yes,
Like you can, but it's gonna bite you back in the ass.
yes, I know. That's why it's important to save like at least something in your savings just in case of emergency.
Yeah.
Like
Always have like emergency funds.
yeah, don't like spend it on shoppings or whatever. Just make sure you leave it in behind.
Yeah.
Why you look at me like that?
That's some good advice. Good
I
advice.
know, right?
Going next
You're looking at me
is
like what?
what do we cook or eat here?
Um,
most of the time she cooks
Yeah,
here.
like 90%.
It's not 90%.
It's
It's more like
90%.
80%.
80, 89.9%.
80%.
Okay, you do
Because
you.
I do my fair share of work.
Yeah, the 10%.
No, 20%.
Okay.
It's more than 10%.
Okay, what do I cook?
You cook a lot of delicious food.
Thanks.
She cooks a lot of Filipino dishes and also regular dishes as well. And I basically eat it and wash the dishes afterwards.
Yeah, so basically that's how it works. So if I cook, he wash the dishes. If he cooks,
And clean the house.
I wash the dishes. Okay, I sometimes help you, okay? So
Sometimes.
at least I am
I
admitting
mean, she
like
cooks, I clean.
I cook 90%.
80.
Okay?
80%.
Whatever. But yeah. So what do I cook? Like what Filipino dish do I cook?
Um, the mostly that you cook is like adobo or sopas, Filipino dishes.
Sopas?
Um, we tend to do Shanghai and gyoza.
Shanghai is like a Philippine it's a Filipino lumpia. And yeah, made of meat. So
Very delicious.
just a disclaimer.
You also,
The red sauce.
yeah, the chicken with the red sauce. I don't remember what it was or like what it's
I
called.
told him yesterday.
I can't remember.
Apritada.
Apretada. Um, I think it's basically that. I think for me wise, I think.
Pasta. They made lasagna.
Oh yeah, lasagna, but like, yeah, lasagna.
I can make more
Chicken
Filipino food,
Alfredo.
but the thing is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Are you gonna say it or not?
He's a picky eater, so I can't make everything.
So yeah, it's out there.
So yeah.
I used to be way more of a pickier. Now I'm less of a pickier.
Yes, I can agree to that. Because of me, obviously.
Somewhat.
Okay.
And like I just basically eat what she cooks. I also cook my chicken, spicy chicken, which is a bomb chicken. It's a bomb ass chicken.
It is.
And
So happy about it. So happy.
yeah, that's my signature dish.
And we eat a lot of rice.
Yeah, a lot of rice.
Like, I can't live without rice. I need rice.
Yeah, basically, we eat a lot of rice. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you cook? How do you,
I
how
knew
do
you were gonna ask me that.
how do you cook the rice?
Like, I learned it from her. Like before, I used to cook rice like how I was like told or like
Wait,
how I
how were you?
learned.
Wait, before you met me, how do you usually make your rice?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, sorry.
Like the way I learned it was like you do a ratio of 2 to 1. So 2 cups, 2 parts water, 1 cup rice. So if you put 2 cups of rice in a bowl, you put 4 cups of water and a little bit more, so it's not
But of
that
course,
dry.
wash your rice.
Yeah, wash your rice. That's very important. Wash, rinse out your rice.
Like 2 times at least, or three. Maybe three
Depending on the water is supposed to be clear.
yeah, until the water is clear, then you're all set.
If it's like looks like mushy or like a little bit white, throw it out, rinse it out again. But then when I met her, I was like, I don't remember how it happened. Oh yeah, we were watching a stand-up comedian, and he went like, "Yeah, how to make rice, whatever. You just have to know this thing, this line right here." And she started laughing, and I was like, "What's so funny?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's how you make rice." I was like, "What? How are you gonna make rice using a finger?" And she was like,
You
"Yeah,
know,
let me teach you."
I think we made this conversation with your brother as well.
Yeah, we did.
And he was like, "Huh? Whatever." And he was like, but Justin has a big finger. How are you gonna use that tip of your finger or something? And it works. Just try it. It works. Because
But
we did
in
like a
all fairness, he
conversation.
did have a point, because like the theory is like you can put as much rice as you want, like after you rinse it, of course, and you just put the top or like the point of your finger on top of the rice, and then you fill it up with water until it reaches like the first line of your finger.
Are you Filipino?
Actually,
90%?
90%. And yeah, and you're supposed to get perfectly cooked rice every time. But when I tried it, it came out very soggy. And I told her, this doesn't work. And she's like, no, it
For
does.
you.
Yeah,
For
I can have
you.
that your theory doesn't work 100% of the time. And
For
then
you.
I
For
was like,
non
and
Filipinos.
she accused me of doing it wrong. I was like, I will show you how I do it.
And
And
that day we had to eat soggy rice.
yeah, because of you.
No.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I put my finger down and then she filled it up till the line and she was like, yeah, this is how you do it. And it came out soggy as well because my finger is a different length than hers. And now I know that I have to use my pinky because it's like more of her like index finger. So now I don't use this line, I use this line to put it on the rice and you will get
I use
perfectly,
this line.
yeah, the pinky first line. That's a tip for you. You want perfectly cooked rice? Use
Use your
your
finger.
finger, first line of your finger.
If you have big, like,
Yeah, if
the
you have big
line,
hands,
use your
use your
pinky.
pinky finger. If you have small or regular hands, use your middle finger first line. On top of the rice, every time perfectly cooked.
And then you have a perfect rice.
Basically, yeah. And also, why are you laughing?
No, nothing.
And what's our next question?
I think this is the last question actually.
Yeah.
So we can wrap it up. Or no? Yes.
Yeah, I think we can.
Um are we liking the Netherlands?
Short answer, yes.
Yes, me too. Yes.
Like,
Why?
because,
Sorry, I keep laughing about the pinky.
sorry, you're not gonna get over that.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
it's like everything combined, like the experience that you gain. Like, we've already traveled a lot since we got here.
Where? What is a lot?
Not a lot, like way before. I mean, like we've traveled and see, like we saw different parts of the Netherlands. We went to Belgium, so I count that as a lot because you can do that in Aruba.
I yeah.
Compared to Aruba, where are you gonna go? It's a small island. Like here, you can each like province that you go to is like very different.
Yeah, we actually explore Amsterdam. Amsterdam is really big as well.
Utrecht as well.
Utrecht, Den Haag,
Yeah,
Rotterdam. Well,
yeah. Not Rotterdam.
not deeply, but
The most that we've been in is Utrecht.
Groningen.
Yeah, Groningen. I would say Leeuwarden, Groningen, Utrecht,
Duh, Leeuwarden.
and Amsterdam. But yeah, putting everything together, I would say the experience you get from coming here to further your study, it's amazing.
Yeah, I feel the same as well. Like, just being independent and like teaching yourself like how to budget,
Yeah,
how to live alone
you
without
have
your
to become an adult.
parents.
You have to be a
Yeah,
responsible adult.
paying rent,
Yeah,
paying belasting, like taxes. Oh
yeah,
my god. But other than that, I really like being here. I don't regret leaving
yeah. Me
Aruba,
neither.
even though it's a little bit sad.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
you got homesickness or something, but that's the best decision that I made actually coming here to Netherlands.
Yeah, I think so. I
But
would also agree with that.
it's also important to have a support from your family. So that's also
Yeah,
what we have. So
the support. You really need a support system
yeah,
because
like
it can get like,
we do have together, but
yeah, we have each
it's
other,
not the same having a
and
supported
it's like
family.
very daunting if you're alone. Um, you can feel excluded or alone,
Yeah,
and you feel like this was a bad decision. I want to go home, get homesickness. It's really tough if you're on your own, I say. But if you have a great support system, like I can lean on her when I'm feeling down, and vice versa.
Wow.
And and you know, when you have a support system in place, you
Mhm.
do really feel like um, you've made a good decision. I feel like,
Yeah.
because if you have no support, you're gonna doubt yourself, and ultimately, I think not 100%, but like the majority will fail and go back, and you will have a lot of debt. Basically,
That's true.
I feel like moving here is a big risk,
It's
and
scary
yeah,
at first, but then when you get the support system and everything,
yeah.
you're all
Once you
set
get
actually.
like the wheels going, it's maybe a slippery slope.
Yeah. There's ups and downs, of
Yeah,
course, but
I
everything at
mean,
the end of the day
yeah,
is
big
gonna be
risk, big
fine.
reward,
Yeah.
basically. Because when you're done here, when you're done, you graduate, you have something to show for that you've dedicated and make sacrifices, so you can finally say it was worth it,
Yeah.
I'd say.
I feel the same.
And that's, I think, we should just wrap it up.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it.
Yeah. We will see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys next week. And before everything, remember to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and
We'll
yeah,
see you
see
guys.
you guys next week. Bye.
Peace.